Thanks for tuning in. We're glad that you're here. We are glad that you are here. We are a podcast. We are the Dirt Sailors. Stick around. Christian, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing, Christian?
Buddy. There we go.
All right. Looks like you might be stuck. All right. Cool. How's everybody doing?
Doing well.
Good.
Doing well.
Another rainy day.
Oh, gotcha.
So they're opening you up there in Florida now. Is that right, Christian?
Well, yeah, the beach is opened. This past Monday, but they didn't open up the parking lots. Which is stupid because I was watching Fox News and they sent a reporter down to Siesta Key Beach and they interviewed a homeowner that lives like down the side street, and it's just like people were parking all over, the sides of the roads, illegal parking. But the wife and I, we went down there Monday because there's a public access, and I parked down whatever the side road, and there was like nobody on the beach.
Yeah, I saw the.
I would say I looked north. Yeah, and there was nobody there. I mean, and that you go look north up the Siesta Key and past it, about 2-3 miles, and I would honestly say that there might have been 300 people on the beach in that 2.5 mile span. But then you got a lot of the private condos and all that, and they're all hanging out with coolers and chairs and sunning themselves because it's private beach, which it's all state beach, but they deem it as that shit.
So beaches are open. Are you allowed to, on the public side, just hang out, or do you have to walk? Like, is it just for exercise, or can you just sit there and party?
Yeah, it's okay. So the stipulations are walking, running, swimming, biking, whatever, fishing. And you can't bring umbrellas, you can't bring blankets, coolers, chairs, all that. But all the private beaches, I mean, everybody's just hanging out.
Yeah.
In chairs and all this. So they can't regulate it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The
that
cops
they were
are not
going
to come down there and be like.
Yeah, I heard that there were restrictions, but I just didn't see how that was enforceable, really.
Yeah.
And the Beach Patrol is only so big. Pinellas County Sheriff's Department covers it, and yeah, they rarely cruise up and down.
And no, and I seen one deputy on the motorcycle sitting there, and he was talking to a couple people, and I mean, we walked right past him. I mean, it's kind of one of those things because, like where I live, I mean, basically it's a tourist town. So I understand back in the day, Jeff, where you lived up in Largo, you had everybody from Tampa, the inner city, flocking to the beaches.
Right.
And I get that. But down here in Sarasota, it's all summer homes. And the population, the reason why it shut down was we had all the dipshit spring breakers saying, "Oh, I don't care," and all this was all the college kids. And I mean, it was one of those things. But I don't see any problems. They're talking about opening up the parking lots here. I think in like tomorrow or something. They just want to do a trial run, but it's. Where I live, I mean, Sarasota, it's a vacation town.
Yeah, it's pretty sleepy. You ever check out that Ringling Brothers Museum there?
No, we were going to, and then everything like shut down. But I hear it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I never went. That was one place that I wish I'd gone to when I lived down there. So I have a question for everybody. It occurred to me that none of us have gone out to eat in a while. We haven't gone to a restaurant.
Right.
I mean, Uber Eats. I guess a lot of places are doing delivery now, and whatever deliveries, Postmates or whatever you use. But if you could go to any restaurant and have whatever you want to eat right now, and it doesn't even have to be in your hometown or wherever you are, just any restaurant, where would you go and what would you have?
Santana's.
Oh God, Thomas, you guys turned me on to that place. What would you have there?
California burrito, quesadilla, horchata. Way too much hot sauce. Way too much hot sauce.
Awesome.
Hot sauce until I start to like have a religious experience.
Now, Santana's. Tom and I used to live in San Diego, and Santana's was a burrito shack. It was all out. There was maybe like 2 benches outside to eat on, and it kind of cooked
too.
Yeah, it was a drive-thru. I forgot about that. But we would walk there, ride bikes there, and it was about a mile from where we were living, and it was probably a little over a mile. And that was the thing, is we'd have to walk it. It's like, do I want Santana's? I have to walk a mile. Yes, yes. It was a trip, and it took up a good portion of the afternoon, or whenever we went, because I think wasn't it 24 hours?
Yes, and that's
yes.
I mean, if it's one thing I miss about California, it's the existence of 24-hour drive-through, like really good Mexican joints.
Nice.
Yeah, if you ever go to San Diego, it's about a mile or 2 from the airport. It's it's just amazing. The hugest, fattest, tastiest burritos. The thing about California burritos too, they shove a bunch of French fries in them. Oh, it's so
there was a place here that used to put French fries in their burritos, and it was fucking amazing. It was the best fucking burrito I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
So I went to a place a couple hours from me, and they had a California burrito on the menu, and I was just like, yes, put those French fries in that burrito.
Tom, now when you moved back to San Diego, did you ever go there?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Yeah, they remained consistent quality. It was always a good burrito.
Nice.
Cool. What about you, Christian? Christian, what about you?
I'm not picky. I mean, I like to cook, so I mean, I make a lot of bomb ass shit. So
nice.
It's when I go out, it's mainly seafood, stuff of that nature. But I don't really have the particular place. I don't really like Mexican food. My wife's a big Mexican food eater. I've had Cuban and Latino food, which I think is a lot better.
Cuban food is badass.
Than the straight up burritos.
That's one thing I noticed that's definitely true about living in Central to South Florida is there aren't a lot of Mexican joints. You have a lot of Cuban food, Puerto Rican food, island food, but Mexican food. We didn't have many Mexican restaurants. I think Zippy's coming in. There he is.
Man, I went to a really
incredible
place.
Yay.
In Miami when I was visiting my brother when he still lived down there.
So Zippy, the question that we just asked,
like when we lived in Arizona, I mean, like Filiberto's and stuff, they had carne asada fries.
Ooh,
that was like to die for with sour cream and guacamole.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Awesome.
I would order that.
That sounds awesome.
So Zippy, the question I asked, Nobody's going out to eat right now. So if you could go out to eat anywhere, doesn't have to be your hometown, where would you go and what would you have?
I'd probably go to Pub 447 over by me.
Yeah.
It's a good seafood restaurant, cash only. It's I'm getting a big repeat in my headphones of everything you guys just talked about.
Are you online somewhere watching?
No. Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. That happened to me one time recently too. I feel you, man.
There we go. Oh my God. You asked me the same question 5 times. And I go to talk and I'm looking and watching faces and nobody's talking, but then Larson's talking about a Spanish thing. I'm like, wait a second, what is going on here? But yeah, I would go to Pub 447. They do you can get a full, huge, 5-pound lobster dinner thing for $30. And
Nice.
2 dozen clams, and their beer's not the cheapest, but it's regular price. But that the seafood stuff, it's cash only. You can't put anything on card. He has an ATM there and everything. And I love that place. It's awesome.
Nice.
They do takeout stuff, but I just haven't had I need to get out of the house and not bring stuff back in.
What about you, John?
There's a place here that I go to quite a bit called Amy's on Franklin, and just a local place. I know the owner and the chef, and the dude makes the most incredible burgers, and they've got dry aged steaks and shit like that, really fairly rare cuts of meat and whatnot. But just everything there is incredible. They've got fried risotto balls that are fucking amazing.
Those are the best.
Dude. And this guy makes special,
and you can do that stuff yourself.
Yeah. This guy's a hell of a chef and a really good guitarist too, actually. But yeah, I would go there in a heartbeat for sure.
I would go. Zippy, you had it down in Largo where I used to live. John, you kind of know where the location is too. You know the bar that I like going to, the West Bay Tap House in Largo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. There is a pizza place right around the corner. It's called Anthony's Pizza. And you remember when we had that delivered to the house, Zip?
Oh yeah.
The owner, it's straight up New York style pizza. The owner just moved. It's only been around a couple of years. He moved into a po' boy shop, actually. Really, really, really good pizza. So 1 second.
Gotta get that cinnamon out. It's the cinnamon still.
Oh my God.
Some residual.
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
So I don't know if I've talked to everybody about that, but I
walk us through the recovery
I thought it
process.
was funny.
So
Did you have to learn to walk again after that?
So I'll tell
Learn
you.
to breathe again.
I was drunk by the end of that show. I was hammered, and when we signed off, I was like, I've got to go to sleep now. I've had way too much to drink. So I was at that point, but my body said, you need to cough for the next 6 hours. So I was crying. Ouch, that hurts, Zippy. So it was about until 8 in the morning. I was coughing and I was in and out of sleep. It was so brutal. Oh my God, can you do something with that phone?
Listen, they union stuff. They just keep calling.
Oh, okay.
Hard times. So it's 50. There's 3,000 members. So
Yeah.
then it's on a group.
So I was listening to the last show back, and I was talking to John a little bit about this off air. Sometimes you guys say things and I don't catch it just because I'm thinking about 2 and 3 things ahead, and I'm trying to keep us on pace. And Zippy, you were telling a story of me vomiting, and I have to tell you, you don't even have the best story of one of my puke stories on that goddamn boat.
You've just
My best one.
Braver.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll tell you. He was actually he was there. So my worst puke story on that boat was right after I first got there. It was my first patrol on that boat. We had gone down to Tista. Is that what it was called? Tista? And Mayport. Okay. Yeah. So we went down to Mayport, and it was our first port. Well, once we got to Mayport, I went out with Chief Gray, RDC, Braver, Rooks, and Roberts. They took me out to a strip club, and I had to be at work at like 6 a.m., maybe 7. No, I had the 4 to 8s. And John, when you have the 4 to 8s, what that means is you have a watch. You have a mandatory watch shift it's not from 4 to 8, from 3:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. You have to be on point. And I went out drinking the night before. It's like, you're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to do that. Right. But they wanted to take me out, so I went out. So we went out to a strip club, and I didn't stay. No. I actually didn't stay there that long, but I stayed there long enough to have too many drinks. And so I get back to the boat, and let me share my screen with you.
Hide the porn.
Goat porn.
So this is what Tom and John, this is what our berthing looks like. I was at the time, Zippy and Larson, I was in ops berthing because I just got there. No, I was in supply berthing. There was no room in ops when I first got there. So they put me in supply berthing, and I was in the middle. I was in the middle rack.
Which one was that? Was that the one that was across from the lounge, or was that the one that was further away? Okay.
Yes, it was right across from the lounge. So let me stop screen share.
So this is
yeah. So I was in the middle.
Oh, that's right. You were
in our berthing area.
No, I wasn't in your berthing. I was in. So I started out in supply. So in Simpkins was the room leader. He was always the one setting the rules for the room. And I'd only been in there like a short amount of time, like days to weeks. I was the brand new one there. And he had told me all the rules, and he was strict on keeping it like a really tidy place. So I get in there and I'm hammered.
Well, there was like 4 of you guys that was like support.
No, I wasn't support. I was ops. But there was probably like I don't know. There was 10 there was 10 to 12 people in that room. I don't remember the exact number. And so I get in there and I'm hammered.
Our berthing area was 25.
And I get in there roughly probably 11. I go to sleep 11 to 12. And I go to sleep, and then I wake up probably 30, 40 minutes later with the spins. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm sandwiched in this little freaking bed. And I'm like drunk, spinning, like getting in and out of those racks is an exercise into itself. So I'm just praying to God I can ride this out. Nope. I start projectile vomiting up the rack, and then it starts coming down, and then I start like vomiting more, and it's coming back down, and it's like repeat, and then I start spraying all over the walls. I run into the bathroom, and it's like I got spraying the door, the toilet, like everything.
Oh God.
Oh my God, it was so terrible. I got kicked out of the room after that. Yeah, it was so nasty.
Chain reaction puke-a-thon.
Yeah. But
oh my God.
Yeah, there was lots.
Right. You weren't in that berthing.
No, I was in so I started off in supply, but the ops berthing was like right over from it. You have the lounge, supply berthing, there was an electrical closet. And then the ops berthing was right around the corner. So here's something I was thinking.
And then our berthing was directly above the lounge cell. There was times that we'd climb up the scuttle.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's an idea I had. Has anybody tried getting refunds from Amazon?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you guys, well, lately, are you guys all Prime members?
Yeah.
So we've been paying Prime rates for
Yeah.
this month, and they haven't had 2 to 3 days shipping in at least a month now.
Right.
But we're all paying for it, right? And they even put out a memo that said they're moving up certain products higher in the tier, so
Right.
the regular stuff you guys get is not going to be 2 to 3. But they're not offering it. Yeah, it's not going to be 2 to 3 days, but they're not offering us any kind of concessions, right?
It's true.
So I was thinking about, what if I called Amazon right now and tried to get a refund?
Do it.
You think they'll go for it?
Well, do it today rather than tomorrow because they're all going on strike.
I'm gonna do it on the
like
show.
Amazon,
really?
Walmart. Yeah, tomorrow's like I don't know. It's like I don't know,
Like a
National like Employee Day, and
Yeah.
everybody in like Amazon, Walmart, because of the coronavirus, they're not protected with masks and this and sanitation, blah blah blah. So tomorrow they're going all on strike. There's a bunch of companies that are going to go on strike.
Well, I'm gonna call them right now. So you guys are in my ears. I have it. I can't put it through the computer. I tried doing a phone call. The stream doesn't really work well with online because I would use my Google Voice, but it doesn't come across. So I have to run it through my Bluetooth. So let me know how it sounds. And as soon as they start asking for my information, I'm going to mute the mic for a second. But I'm going to call them right now.
Thank you for contacting Amazon. Amazon
How's
is
the
focused
sound on
on the
that?
health and safety of our associates, and
Sure.
based on regional regulations
can
and
hear-
social distancing requirements, this has
Okay.
resulted in extended response times. We ask for your patience in this challenging time as our teams work to deliver this vital service to
God,
customers everywhere,
long is this?
especially to
It's
those
going to be great.
like the
It's going to be
elderly
us sitting
who are
on
most
hold for the next
vulnerable.
45 minutes.
As a result, you are not able to reach us by directly dialing this phone number at this time. You can track your orders and deliveries.
Oh my
return
God.
products, manage your Prime account, and get help with your Amazon device.
They've taken out the Amazon customer service
Help.
people.
We apologize for any
Come
inconvenience.
to think of
Hold
it,
on.
call centers aren't,
Yeah, I figured they would have
who's working at call centers right now?
Yeah, nobody. So flush that bit down the toilet. That's what I was gonna do. I was going to call them up and ask for a refund for this month, and I was sure that I was gonna get it, or at least I was gonna argue. So here's John. John.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine, man. At Amazon, no call centers to speak of right now.
Oh,
It was
seriously?
it was just automated voice.
Huh.
So
That's interesting.
yeah, it said to you could manage your account online, and that was about that.
Nice.
So how's everybody doing?
Not bad.
Yeah, how's
Pretty good.
How's
I mean-
quarantine affecting everyone? I've been getting out on my bike more because it's better weather this week.
We're trying to find a bike for my wife, but right now nobody has any in stock.
Oh yeah.
So I've got one, but I
No,
haven't
they've been
ridden
out
it.
for about 2 months now.
Dick's around me has a bunch. I just
Check
bought
it
my
out.
daughter one.
Well,
actually.
Dick's Sportings is closed down.
Well, here they're not closed.
I was gonna.
Dick's isn't closed here. They're you order online and then you go pick it up in the parking lot, and they send you emails when your item's ready. I've ordered a few things from Dick's. Yeah, they just essentially throw it out the front door. Your Dick's is closed in Florida though,
No.
Christian?
Yeah, they're all, and it's probably the same thing. It's the order online and then you can pick it up. Same thing with like Best Buy and shit.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. I don't know. I guess today's the last day, and we'll figure out what's going to go on. I know that the California governor shut down the beaches again in California because everybody flocked to the beaches, and I was like, well, what the hell do you expect?
Hell
You're
yeah.
keeping people cooped up, so I'm waiting for the riots to start in California and go from there.
What?
Yeah, our governor's reopening the state, and we never even had a full shutdown in our state. So it was just kind of, I think, a couple weeks. Part of the state was. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's from, I haven't really been following it, but it sounds like people are upset because it's just a thing to get out of paying people unemployment. You know, like if businesses reopen and offer to come back to work and people don't, then, you know, the governor said, well, that's a voluntary quit, so you're not eligible for unemployment.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot.
What state are you in again, Tom?
Iowa.
Iowa.
We're one of the worst as far as responses to COVID. Just the worst. If you look at, we've made national news a couple times with how just shitty our governor's being with it. So,
Tom, can you get haircuts in Iowa?
No, haircuts. Well, that's the thing. Most places have shut down kind of like voluntarily, you know, like it's like restaurants don't want to open up, you know, but if they don't, they're going to be screwed because other places will. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't really affect me personally, like as far as my job and everything. But you know, yeah, that's what's been going on. It's a slow response here. I'm still only not seeing a majority of people wearing masks. You know, they hand them out at my job, but maybe half of people are wearing them so far. It's catching on though.
So has anybody watched the last show back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did not watch the most recent one yet.
Yeah.
Start to finish, strong fucking episode. It was good. It was it was rough. It was raw.
Of you puking? Yeah.
And they're telling me to call your wife, and then you come back. Don't call my wife.
It was funny. It was funny. But the whole show, like, it was high energy. We stayed on track. It was it lasted a while. It was like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went for a bit. You know, I had, I don't know, 6 or 7 segments, and they all flowed together nice. Yeah, I think everybody maintained it. It was good. This is show number 9. So I think it's like one thing for 1 or 2 people to do a podcast together. It's easy to do, but when you have a bunch of us, it's pretty cool that we keep showing up, you know, voluntarily at the same time every week. It's hard to do. It stresses me out sometimes, but last show is great. I definitely appreciate.
Well, I want to see you, Jeff.
Up.
Hey, I want to see you the next happy hour. I want to see you do lines of cinnamon and salt, and see how that works.
I think it's just
And
line up
cayenne
everything
pepper.
in your cupboard.
Yeah.
Chop them out.
Smorgasbord of herbs. You'll never be able to run for office.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. So I'm glad you said that. There's a comment. I don't know who posted. 1 second. Let me see. Check on that comment. Wife was. Oh, that was Aaron. Wife was sleeping. I guess she's watching the show. Yeah, she was sleeping while I was puking on cinnamon.
Yeah. Well, Fishy was like, "Call his wife. Call his wife."
Yeah.
I was like, and then you came running back. What is that? Don't call my wife. Don't call my wife.
So how does everybody feel or anybody feel about doing a pepper eating challenge on the next show?
Absolutely not.
No?
Nope, I don't do spicy.
I don't know, man.
I said, no, and more no. I don't do spicy. I just don't.
Tom?
I do spicy.
I
But
just, my body can't handle it.
Oh, mine can't either, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
All of a sudden,
YOLO.
you get the whole. Got myself the craps from the ghost pepper. Oh, it burns. No thanks.
yeah, I like spicy food, but I think I've gotten to the point in my life where I've had the maximum number of painful shits that I want to have.
I'll do a
So,
crazy shot or something like that, but
I'm sure you'll do that. So I had to mute my mic for a second. So it sounds like nobody wants to do a pepper eating challenge.
Fishy might. I think he said he might do it. I don't know.
No, he said he has hot sauce, but he's too scared to try it.
Uh,
And I said, save the hot sauce. Maybe we could do like a shot of hot sauce, and we all can. Oh, we can do that. How does it? If you guys don't want to do,
dangerous.
yeah. So what would you guys be more inclined to do, or are they at the same level? We all do a shot glass of hot sauce, and you can pick your hot sauce, or we can eat a hot pepper.
Ketchup.
Dude, I will do hot sauce way before I do a shot of ketchup. That's gross. So
I'd consider eating a ghost pepper.
Oh,
I don't know.
God. Absolutely not. You'll be
So
done.
Wow.
I won't go any hotter, like a Carolina Reaper or a Scorpion or any of that shit. But
aren't ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers about the same?
Yeah, isn't it a different name for the same thing?
Yeah, that's what I thought. No, they're two different peppers.
Reapers,
Oh, yeah.
the Reaper's quite a bit hotter.
Oh.
So I already
there's some
looked
hotter
into it,
than
and
that, too.
none of them are in season. So the only ones I can get are dehydrated. So I don't. Does that still count?
We'll just suck on those for a while.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Your mouth is going to burn off. Good thing you don't have
Well, I think the dehydrated one will go down just fine. I think it's just sit there and
it's not going to go down fine.
I have a feeling you could probably go down fine.
Nothing
But
will be
I think
fine
it'll just sit in your stomach and
Eat its way through.
Oh, God. Yeah. Just drop through like hot magnesium and just bounce through every floor of your body.
Yeah.
So
It's like the blood from a xenomorph in the Alien series. You just eat its way.
all the way down to the bottom.
So what do you guys say?
I think we should save it till there's fresh peppers available. I'll do it. I'll do it if you guys do it.
Do what? Hey,
how do you see who's commenting? Because I just see Facebook user.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that. Hey, it's Shauna. Hey, Shauna. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. When you leave a comment on the top of the page, click on that link that says, I'll just send it to you. Because right now we can't see that it's from you. You guys go ahead and talk for a second.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Talk amongst.
Then you'll be doing the burning butthole challenge the next day.
Spicy food
that might make for better content. Really,
cheap toilet paper and a burning a-hole.
that could be the next YouTube trend. Is like it's a sort of a response video. My response to eating that pepper yesterday.
Jeff had the sticky buns, right? Did you smell cinnamon buns in the morning on Sunday?
Shauna, just look at the link that I just posted. Did I? No. I woke up and I was rough. I was really rough. And it lasted for about 2 hours and then I was fine. But it was a miserable night.
Well, let's do the nutmeg challenge. You eat as much nutmeg as you can.
There is another one that I saw.
Isn't that supposed
and
to make you
supposedly
trip?
it's
Nutmeg's supposed to make you trip.
Yeah.
I
Then you
don't
see
I've
people
heard
just-
I don't think so.
I'm not on the shit. I'm on nutmeg, motherfucker.
Probably not in a good way. I think that's like
Yeah, kind of like Datura or something like that. Like a bad fucking time. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Takes you to a
Shauna,
bad
go ahead.
hole.
So thanks for tuning in, Shauna. How are things in Hawaii? Glad you're watching. And so right now we are discussing whether we want to do a hot sauce challenge or a pepper eating challenge. I'm game either way.
Yeah.
So are there any volunteers to do either one?
Not I, sir.
It's just me.
Yeah.
I'm the lone savage. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna eat a pepper.
I'll eat a pepper if I can find a pepper at the store.
Yeah, I'll go to Schnucks, the grocery store here, see what I can find. If I can find something that I'm not too terrified of, I might have to do that.
Not me. It's like the weird fruit challenge or something. I'll eat bugs, but not do hot stuff.
We could do bugs.
Yeah,
Do you have
we
a
can do
store around where you can get them?
I'll probably find one. There's got to be something.
get some chocolate crickets on Amazon.
Ooh, yeah.
It's the future of food.
Mm-hmm. Gonna have to do it. Apocalypse is here. Eat some bugs.
Do it.
Oh, as of today, we are streaming on Twitch. I have no idea what Twitch is. I don't. I set up an account there, but so we're streaming there, and I don't really know how much interaction we can have with the whole Twitch people. But
It's
so we're
it's
there.
obviously like a gaming site.
Yeah, there is a
There are
section for
podcasts.
podcast. Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
small
I think
corner of it.
H3 I know streams their podcast there, and actually my brother and I used to do ours there as well as YouTube. So
Shauna says, let me put this on. So Shauna says, Tom, say hi to Shauna.
Hi, Shauna. Hey.
So she says her
Hey,
little kike
Shauna.
is obsessed with scorpion lollipops.
mhm.
Shauna, so scorpion lollipops, do they have any kind of kick to them? I don't know. Can you go to
No, it's
anaphylactic
like an
shock?
actual scorpion in a lollipop.
Like the worm in the tequila?
Kinda.
Oh, worm and tequila sounds good.
I had a paperweight with a scorpion in it.
Nice.
Yeah. So so I'm gonna get a hot pepper. Tom, yeah, seriously, it doesn't matter if so the idea that I had for Saturday's show is we all get a pepper, and I really don't care if it's hot or not. Just find out what the Scoville unit is. Talk about the pepper, and then eat it. Yeah, I don't even care if it's a bell pepper.
I'll eat a bell pepper.
There you go.
All right, do a bell pepper and see the Scoville unit, and we'll eat in order of mild to hottest.
So it's kind
We'll
of like
all just
Hot
go
Ones.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put
Oh,
anything in that face and
like
then-
that's a great podcast.
You're like, oh,
Hell yeah.
get
That's a
a
great podcast.
peppercini,
I love hot.
peppercini or a jalapeno.
There you go.
I'd be shocked to know. Oh, I don't mean to blast that all over. Okay, good for you, Shauna. I wouldn't be shocked that you don't drink anymore. We are not getting any younger, and we should probably limit that. Okay, I've got. What do I need to do, buddy?
Yeah,
Spider-Man has made it.
I didn't quit
Spider-Man.
drinking, but it definitely fell out of the rotation.
Yeah, I've definitely cut back on
Think,
my drinking a lot over the years.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of things that cut out before drinking in my life.
I'm with Zippy on that one.
I'll be like, well, do I really need the car?
Yeah, I don't know how people are supposed to survive without alcohol. Like,
Yeah.
it helps me get through all this.
I
You
panic
know?
when I'm down to one case in the house. I'm like, holy shit, this is bad. I have about 47 bottles opened in different levels and about usually 3 or 4 cases of beer on hand just in case the store closes for an hour or two.
There we go, buddy.
Yeah, I'm stocked up for emergencies.
Yeah.
Last time I drank was I'm drinking for the podcast. I mean, not now because it's a bit early. Actually, it's not a bit early. I mean, I've got
At all.
this is my schedule for the day. So
Yeah.
All right. So can we come to
Shots? Anyone? Shots?
Shots?
I'm not doing shots now. I've got to get back to work in a minute. So how does everyone feel about just even a mild pepper? Can you guys all do that?
I could do
Cool.
that.
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah. Grocery store. Yeah. Just whatever's on the rack. I'm gonna go to a place called Jungle Gym to get a really hot one. But yeah, I think it'll be a good bit. The last thing I wanted to talk about.
Shauna gets down.
You're putting it in your mouth, right?
What?
Yeah.
Where else are you
Yeah.
gonna put it? We're not doing the pepper, the pepper butt trick.
Pepper boof squad.
Goes right to the bloodstream.
I don't
So
know. Let's have like the Nathans, like the hot dog challenge. How many hot dogs can you eat?
Ooh.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
No, Jeff.
Dip
Jeff
it
has
in water so it slides down your gullet easier.
Well, Jeff has the
No.
stomach of a walnut right now, so he can't eat anything.
Yeah. If you don't know, I had about
Yeah,
5
you know
months
what?
ago,
That's actually right.
I had a gastric sleeve. So
I didn't know that. Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
No McNugget challenge.
Yeah. But the pepper in the butt, he's down for.
I don't know. Let's see somebody eat a squirrel.
Catch the wild squirrel and eat it live.
Yeah. So a
Very
lot of the
famous
fun
school
eating
for that.
challenges I can't do.
So
I don't. Shauna, nobody here is vegan or veggie that I know. But
I don't
no,
think
Shauna,
so.
I can't do hot
love bacon.
dogs, like eating challenges, because I had a gastric sleeve and I can only eat in like half cup sizes for right now. Veggie squirrels.
We
Okay,
could all,
fine. Now you're just being funny.
We could all try a sampling of vegan cheese.
Oh, that would be a challenge to try to even think about putting that down. Because every time
Yeah.
I go to my mouth, I'm like, ah! No, sorry, kid. I have to pump myself up.
So I've gotten messages over the past week. I've found a couple people, just random people, have found our show, and I'm also on a couple podcast forums, and I've had people request to come on, and I know you guys have had requests as well, and I can throw this out to you guys, but I am actually okay with not having new people come on the show unless we, I guess, we have them on as if they were a live caller. And we can bring them on because there are only 6 seats available for the platform we're using. We can only have 6 people on at a time. And we have 6 people who show up every time. And I don't want to bump anyone off. And we all contribute. And I think we're a very unique crew. And if we call this the cast, I say this is the cast. And we're all working together. And I don't really want to rotate anybody in and out. Maybe if someone wants to come on to shoot the shit with us, that's cool. But someone's going to have to get bumped off for a few minutes. And I think that's okay. But go ahead, Zip. So no, that's just my opinion. That's my opinion.
No,
So
I agree.
I want to put it to you guys.
Or if you know somebody's not going to be there that day, you could do it as a fill-in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That'd be a good idea.
that's totally fine. That's totally fine. So I wanted to just put that out there to see how you guys felt about it.
Yeah, that's a way cool idea.
Okay. All
no,
right,
that
cool.
would be fine. I mean, have one spot open unless we're all 6 of us are all filled up, but jump one person in from whatever walk of life and listen to what they have to say from where they're living at. And then, I mean, if they really get out of control, then you just boot them off.
Yeah.
Because somebody could always do backstage while they're being interviewed. You can't comment, but you could text into somebody if you want to interview somebody, or you know what I mean, or somebody's doing like a Carlos thing.
Yeah.
That's always acceptable too, because you can rotate in and out.
Or if they're hanging out backstage and then whatever topic, you can bring them in so they can comment on them. And I don't know if you can shift it back and put them backstage without completely booting them off. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question, Chris.
Food for thought.
Yeah, that's a good thought, man.
Yeah, that's good.
You know,
So
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah,
Shauna,
you know, bring them
Shauna-
in for this segment,
you-
and then it's just like, okay,
All right.
so Shauna would like to be introduced to the squad. So
well, bring
I know
Shauna on
Shauna. I
right
know
now if you
Shauna.
can.
Yeah, can Shauna go?
Yeah.
I could do that. Shauna, do you want to come on?
Link.
Yeah.
Shauna-
'cause
Well,
then-
does she
was
have
in
video
AmeriCorps with
capability?
us.
Bring her on.
Yeah, Shauna, do you have a webcam and headset? If you have a webcam headset, let me know. But she may not be able to come on. So if she can't come on, so Tom, you know Shauna. We met Shauna.
Yeah,
Sure.
Shauna
Okay.
was in AmeriCorps with us.
Many years
Awesome.
ago.
And
Okay, Shauna. I'm sending you a Facebook message right now, Shauna. I can find my cursor.
She's saying headset,
Shauna's-
but if she has a laptop, she might be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got it.
coming to us from Hawaii. Right?
Or even like your phone headset will work, Shauna, if you want. I've used those before and they work pretty good.
Okay.
Bluetooth or not, they both work.
I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and one of the guys says, "Yeah, I'm using my phone and the headphones that I stole from my Delta air flight. You know, the little headphones they give you.
Nice.
These sounded fine.
Funny.
Yeah, because even the not the earbuds I've used before, like in the beginning, the ones that just plugged into the outlet on the computer, they worked pretty good.
Yeah. So
These are
I don't know. We'll give her a few minutes. Hopefully she can
I've
come
got
on.
these ridiculously huge gaming headphones that, yeah, I think the only feature of their size is that they light up. I want them to.
Nah. I've got some that I use with my PS4, but these are my studio mixer.
Hey,
mixing camera.
speaking of gaming, has anybody been seeing on like YouTube or Facebook the new naked challenge where the girls are trying to distract their guys who game?
No.
It seems to be the new thing I've seen a couple times where guys are gaming and their girl walks in naked and she like throws the towel at them, and it's
Oh no, I've seen clips of that. Okay.
yeah, like
I've seen
90% of them are all down to go, but I've seen two guys puke when the girl came in the room, so that couldn't have been good. Or it didn't work
I
out
saw
well.
a couple where the guy was just like, "Not now, not now." You know, like,
Oh,
like,
dumbass.
like, don't interrupt me. This is important.
Yeah, I was like, oh god,
You're gonna make me die. Go away.
It's like
I'm fucking playing online. This is a ranked
I saw-
match.
I saw one where it was the guy coming in with his wife playing a video game, and she just bust out laughing.
I've seen a lot of the
That's the
women
best
sometimes
one.
they'll be like this, they'll be like,
Just
oh,
fell
is it cold?
over.
Like, oh.
Just fell over laughing.
I'm like, get out my house, bitch.
All right, hang on. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back.
It's got to go check on the girl he tied up.
So for my Coast Guard peeps, which I've talked to Zippy about this, but Jeff, I actually have been talking to Jeffries, Pedersen, and Fields from the Campbell.
Wow. See, I'd like to talk to Fields. I really would. He used to be my guitar guy. When he
I can message you his number.
or message him mine, either one. If he doesn't
Pedersen
want
actually lives down here in Florida, in Melbourne, and Jeffries lives up in Louisiana.
to. He's a Bayou boy.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Jeff. I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. Am I the only one?
Yeah, he's very quiet. We can't hear you, Jeff. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah.
No.
No.
Your lips are moving, but there ain't no words coming out, man.
How about now?
I hear that now.
Yeah, I muted my mic. I didn't realize it. No, what I was saying was I don't really remember Jeffries. What did he do? What was his job?
With that. He was EM1.
He was the EM1. He was Fishy's boss.
Was he like a stocky redhead guy?
Oh, yeah. I remember him now.
Right? He was kind of stocky redhead guy back in the day. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
No, he didn't have
No.
red hair. Yeah, we all had short hair.
White guy with a mustache.
Yeah. Yeah, he hung out with Fields, right? Weren't him and Fields buddies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they used to.
Fields. Fields was the MK1 in the aux shop, and Jeffries was the EM1 in the EM shop.
Yeah. Well, Fields.
And then Pedersen.
Fields started out main prop MK2, and then he came to our shop MK2, but then he got the promotion to MK1.
Yeah, he came to aux.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he went to aux, and then Brown came in.
Yeah. Because Brown wasn't with us long. I think he wanted to do main prop, and that's why they switched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But
sorry, Shauna. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get you in. I've got to get back to work, so I try to keep these things at, like the afternoon ones or the coffee breaks at just about an hour. But what's up, Zip?
Before you go back, I heard that you might be possibly having to go back in the office. Are they keeping you at home for a while? Or are you going to be?
I'm already back at work. I do 2 days home a week and 3 days in my office.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know how long I will be able to keep doing coffee break. Happy hours, yes. Right now, we're going to keep doing coffee breaks, but at any moment they could say you're back full time. So I guess it's just kind of a wait and see kind of thing.
Are they rotating people in your office like different days?
Well, but I'm a one person department. So yeah, so it's both good and bad.
Yeah.
But
sucks for vacation days. You can't get a fill-in.
Oh, then I just close. It's well, they don't really have there's really nothing they can do about that. I have to take vacation. And it's just one of the drawbacks for the hospital, but not so much for me. I can take it whenever. I don't have to check in with anyone. I don't have to coordinate my schedule with anyone. Whenever I want to take leave, it gets approved. So, yeah, that's good. That's good. But
nice.
All right. So I think that's a show. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Sure. Thanks for watching.
Shauna, join us next time.
Yeah. Get her on next time.
Okay, Shauna, I have no idea what time it is in Hawaii, but
that's a good point.
Eastern time, we go on at 9. If you want to
on Saturday
shoot, 9 on Saturday, I think.
PM. 9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m. So if you want to come on with us,
it's like 11 o'clock in the morning in Hawaii.
I'll send you a message and give you the link, and you can shoot the breeze with us for a little while. But I would like to hang out. And I've been saying for a moment, I would like to have some female opinions on the show. So it's not just us dirt bags. But all right, guys. Thanks for sticking around. All right, peace.
All right.